What's up everybody, you're very welcome along to another match day here on Mundo Sporto. Today we're covering United's game against Wolves. Should be an interesting one this. Wolves obviously without Raul Jimenez. United have gone of course very strong with their lineup. Pogba in midfield with Matic, then they've got Bruno Fernandes of course in there with Rashford as well. I want to know your thoughts on this game folks. I want to know your thoughts on anything Premier League related. We're about 15 minutes away from kick-off on this one, and again I think this should be an intriguing watch. I don't know if we'll see Wolves sit back maybe and try and catch United on the counter, or if United will just go for it at the start, but I am intrigued. The title race has certainly heated up a little bit with obviously us dropping points against West Brom. I'm hoping Liverpool can put that right tomorrow against Newcastle, but look folks, today it's all about United and Wolves, and as things stand, Arsenal 1-0 up, gone into 5 minutes of additional time in the game that's going on there as well. James thinks it's going to be 2-1 Wolves. Bruno penalty consolation for United. Hello to everyone that's in the chat, by the way. I hope that you're all well. Lineups have gone in there. RSH playing a blinder as always. United lineup: De Gea, Bailly, Maguire, Telles, Bissaka, Pogba, Rashford, Greenwood, Fernandes, Matic, Cavani. Then for Wolves, they've gone for Patricio, Cody, Saiss, Kilman, Hoover, Nuri, Neves, Vitna, Matinho, Neto, Traore. Interesting to see Keane Hoover getting another start there for Wolves. Obviously a former Liverpool player, was kind of part of the package deal that we did with Wolves for Diogo Jota. But welcome. Every time I go to start one of the streams on Mundo Sporto, folks, I almost say welcome to Anfield Agenda every time I'm starting it. Still getting used to the fact that we have a second channel. What's my prediction? I think United will win, hand on heart. I think United will beat them. I'm going to go 3-1. 3-1. 2 or 3-1 to United. That's what I'm going to predict in this one. Let me know what you guys think about it as well, of course. Any United fans watching, welcome in. Why aren't you watching Goldbridge if you're a United fan? I'm only joking. It's great to have you guys here as always. Great news, the channel has now been monetized as well, folks, so you can now send super chats and super stickers and stuff like that, which is brilliant. Really helps us out with the content as well. And yeah, welcome to Mundo Sporto. I love the fact we have a second channel. Shout out as well to Anfield Agenda and of course the Anfield Agenda Clips channel. What else we got here? Hey Ben Roberts, how are you mate? What else we got? Wolves 2, United 2 is prediction from Rob. It's at Old Trafford, buddy, so we'll flip your score around to say United 2, Wolves 2. RSH going for a 2-2 as well. Ben McRoberts said we'll miss Raul. Mate, all of us, the whole football world is so sorry for what happened to Raul Jimenez. I enjoy watching him as a player. He's a class act, and the sooner he's back on the pitch doing what he does best, the better, and we wish him a speedy recovery, of course. Thiago's going, I hope Wolves win 2-1. United will sneak at 1-0, but I hope Wolves will at least get a draw, said Seamus Moore. WFM to you too, James, and everybody else watching. There's a lot of people coming in won't have a clue what WFM is. As you can see, folks, thanks to your amazing support, even Mundo Sporto here has gone past 3,000 subscribers. So if you do enjoy what we do, if you do enjoy this crazy Irishman, then please do hit that subscribe button and drop a like on the video as well. There's loads of stuff coming up on Mundo Sporto in 2021. A brand new Premier League show featuring the best of up-and-coming YouTube talent. Lee Chappie, myself. We're going to have Claude from Claude and the Bansters on. We're going to have probably Corey, although I still haven't spoke to Corey from West Ham yet. And there's a few others. Leeds, all Leeds TV, Joe and the guys are going to be on as well. So loads of content on Mundo Sporto, folks. Your place for not just non-Liverpool watch-alongs, but hopefully a lot of other sport as well. Apologies if my eyes keep drifting off. I just have one eye on the game going on behind the screen here, which is of course the Brighton game against Arsenal. Let me just check all the latest scores for you guys. What's going on at the moment? Arsenal 1-0 up. Burnley are beating Sheffield United 1-0. Southampton 0. West Ham 0. And apparently the tactical genius that is Sam Bisto Allardyce seems to have fallen off his tactical perch a little bit, because they're getting absolutely bitch slapped 5-0 by Leeds United at home. So fair play to Leeds on that one. And Barca and Eibar currently 1-1 as well in that game. So a few strange results tonight, folks. What does WFM means? It means we're fucking massive. It's more something that we use on Anfield Agenda to talk about our community, Mary, but it's the motto. It's the Anfield Agenda motto, and sometimes it sneaks its way across the Mundo Sporto as well. Elevator Kid, how are you, buddy? Said 2-1 for United, but hopefully 3-2 Wolves. Mr. Morrissey's going for a 2-1 win for Wolves. I wouldn't mind that, Brian. I wouldn't mind that at all. Adama Traore hasn't scored in the Premier League in a year. That is a crazy stat, Joe. That is crazy, man. It's one of the reasons why I've always had doubts about Adama and his consistency. I just don't know if he can do it, on a permanent basis in the Premier League, which is why the fees that were being mentioned for him and a transfer just seem mad to me. Still keeping an eye on these games just to see if they're all finishing up. The Leeds game has finished 5-0. They've gone and absolutely destroyed West Brom. Looks like Sheffield United's search for points continues there in the 4th minute of additional time now against Burnley. Still 1-0 down, 1-0 to Burnley there. And Southampton 0, West Ham 0 in that game. I was expecting a Danny Ings masterclass there, folks, but that one hasn't shown up. We should sign Shea Adams as an Origi replacement. I think we can, look, without being disrespectful, I think we can do a bit better than Shea Adams if we're looking to bring in an Origi replacement. And don't forget as well, we do have young Harvey Elliott who's out on loan. Takumi Minamino, and I still like the idea of Patson Daka, by the way. I mean, I wouldn't mind Daka as a possible replacement. Arsenal have gotten the 3 points, by the way, celebrating on, as you'd expect, a team that are starting to put together a few wins. Mikel Arteta will, of course, be happy with that one. Graham Potter and Brighton have a bit of work to do. It looks like they could be in a relegation scrap, which may make it even more difficult if Liverpool want to try and go in there and maybe prize Ben White away. Obviously, a lot of worries about the situation with COVID at the minute in the Premier League as well. I don't know what's going to go on, folks. Like everybody else, I'm just waiting and seeing what's happening. There was 18 positive tests, I believe, in the latest round, and they are going to start testing clubs twice a week now again after the recent upsurge in some cases. Again, just keep an eye on it. Full time of that Southampton game as well. That finished 0-0. Southampton 0, West Ham 0. Burnley, Sheffield United still going on my app here anyway. And the Arsenal game, that's over, so they've won that one. So give me your thoughts on this one, folks. I mean, United are playing, so you're assuming there might be an L penalty in the game somewhere. You know me, I like to go over to Boyle Sports and stick a few quid on a penno. I think it's 21-10, I think, on Boyle Sports for a penalty to be scored. And again, I want to give a shout out to a company who don't get much time to really push the stuff out there. As you guys know, I suffer a lot with anxiety, and I've got inflammation in my shoulder and jaw and stuff as well. And over the past 5-6 weeks, I've started taking CBD oil from a company called newhemp.co.uk. There's a link to New Hemp in the Anfield agenda. On the Anfield agenda description of any of the streams. Go in there, click on it, newhemp.co.uk. If you use the code WFM20, you'll get 20% off. I don't make a penny from that. I'm just a proud ambassador for that company because they do amazing work and they really do look after the companies or their customers. So if you want to have a bash of the LCBD oil, I tried it for the first time 5-6 weeks ago. It's doing wonders for me. Again, go over newhemp.co.uk and use the code WFM20 and they'll give you 20% off because they're just that nice. And again, I'm not doing this. I do not make a penny from this. I'm solely just proud to be an ambassador for the product because it's quite simply a fantastic product. No shit, like it really is great. Again, with all these things though, different things work for different people. So got to be careful with these things as well. Did you get my text on Insta? I don't run the Instagram account, James. I've mentioned this numerous times, buddy. I post the odd time on it, but I don't run the Instagram account. Connor runs the Instagram account, so it's usually Twitter you'll find me on, buddy. John Curry said, Craig, how are you? I'm hoping for a Wolves win. I'm tickety-boo, John, mate. As always, tickety-boo, my friend. Craig, what is inflammation? An inflamed joint, an inflamed nerve. For me, like, I've really bad problems with my jaw. In fact, they're so bad that I'm on a waiting list to go in and get my jaw broken and reset. I've got a bite that grinds my teeth together. So I've been putting an operation off for a very long time, but I found with the CBD that it's helped that inflammation in my jaw as well. But yeah, look, that's just me again. But anyone, you can see that, go on Trustpilot, you'll see the reviews. They really are. I just want to talk about them for a minute just because they're a family business that are doing great work, always been supportive of people. So if you want to try CBD and you want a 20% discount, WFM20, newhemp.co.uk. Right, John Conway, how are you, sir? Good evening. Welcome to see you. Craig, it's still Chelsea and Arsenal, said Josh Hargan. I don't know what you mean by it's still Chelsea and Arsenal. That's completely gone over my head, Josh, buddy. The Premier League is an odd league. West Brom drawn to Liverpool, then the next game getting buried 5-0 by Leeds. It is, and it's why I always say you've got to be at your best in the Premier League. You can't show up and just expect to win. You can't be complacent because you'll get your ass handed to you. Linda, how are you, my friend? Welcome in. The crack is 90, Linda, as always. I hope you're doing well. I hope the family are well. How long is Joel Matip out for? I don't know. But it's getting frustrating as hell, isn't it? But look, the good news is the January window is going to be opening soon enough. So hopefully the Reds will go in there and get a bit of business done. Oh, he means the thumbnail. Sorry, thumbnail's gone back to the old one. Yeah, any chance Crosby you can sort that one out, mate? Do you know what I mean? It is your job after all. Hashtag blame Connor. Well, he always blames YouTube. He always blames YouTube. Family have been good, mate. Family have been good. Crosby, come on. Don't make me get the whip out, mate. Do you know, I'm not in the kinky sense. Just get that shit sorted, Crosby. See, this is why we have amazing subscribers. They let us know when Connor's fucked up. Now, I've never been known to fuck up ever in the history of YouTube. I'm flawless. Absolutely flawless. I'm not. I fuck up every day of the week. I just blame everything on Connor. Dara, how are you, sir? Welcome in from Phoenix, Arizona. I hope that you're well. Thank you, Josh, for alerting us to that. But well, I genuinely hadn't got a Scooby-Doo what you were on about, Josh. We were originally supposed to do that game, but, you know, we switched up and went for this one. So there you go. Score prediction. 3-1 win for United for me, mate. 3-1 win. I don't like to say that, but it is my honest opinion. I'm scared that the Reds won't get a centre-back in January. Lance, so am I. But, you know, let's have faith. That's all I'm going to say. None of us really know what the situation is. There's going to be a lot of conjecture in the media, a lot of guesswork, a lot of putting it out there that we're not looking for a centre-back. And, of course, you can't say we're desperate for a centre-back because then prices will just go through the roof. The teams are about to walk out onto the pitch at Old Trafford, by the way, folks. We're about 4 or 5 minutes away from kick-off. So let me just take you through the... Sheffield United have been beaten, by the way, in Burnley. That game finished. So let me just take you through the starting lineups for both the sides again today before we get going. So for Manchester United, they start with De Gea in goal, Wan-Bissaka, Bailly, Maguire, Telles, Pogba, Matic, Mason Greenwood, Fernandes, Rashford and Edison Cavani starts up front for United. For Wolves, it's Patricio, Kilman, Cody, Saiss, Hoover, Neves, Vitna, Moutinho, what's this dude's name? At Nuri, and then of course Pedro Neto and Adama Traore starting up front for them today. Right, Connor sending me messages on WhatsApp. Let's see what his excuse is today. Hang on. No idea. It's correct on my phone and the other one on my iPad. Nah, Crosby. John Smith said Man U contenders. At this stage, mate, with the title race being as close as it is, there are a lot of contenders. I mean, I still think, and I'm standing over the fact I believe Liverpool will win the Premier League. I have a £500 charity bet on with a Manchester United fan, which if Manchester United finish above Liverpool in the league table, I'll give £500 to a charity of his choice. And if and when Liverpool finish above United in the league table, that gentleman is going to give £500 to a charity of my choice. So it's a win-win bet. Whatever happens, a charity is going to benefit from it as well. So good stuff, and fair play to the guy for stepping up as well, but it is all for a good cause. It's all for charity. What have we got? Why is the picture Arsenal versus Chelsea? Is it still that? Refresh. Surely it's been changed. I don't know what's going on here, mate. I really don't. Let me just check YouTube for me and see what the story is. Let me just check 1 second before we get going in the game. I will be giving you play-by-play commentary of the game, folks, as always. If you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Yeah, Crosby, it's showing up as... 1 second. I don't know what it's showing up as for me, actually. 1 sec. Yeah, I've no idea, man. I've no idea. Yeah, there is talk of a possible break, but if they do have a Premier League break, right, so let's say they break down for a week or two, how are they going to cram in the rest of the fixtures with the Euros now? It's already a very congested fixture list, so I don't know how they're going to manage to do it. What will I do if Liverpool get Ramos? Well, we won't get Ramos, Luke, so I don't even have to discuss that, mate. Refresh and exchange. There you go. Happy days for everyone. It's showing United Wolves my end. There you go. That's good enough for me. Right, ladies and gentlemen, we're moments away from kick-off today. As always, sit back, relax. I'm going to do my best to take you through the game. We'll have a little bit of fun along the way as well. Give me your predictions along the way, but please make sure to put the letter P after it just to let people know it's a prediction. As always, super chats, super stickers and that type of stuff are open as well, because we are now monetized on Mundo Sporto, which is brilliant. So proud that we've got the second channel monetized now, so we can really push on and try and keep getting the content out there. I'll of course be back on Anfield agenda tomorrow night with a watch along of the game against Newcastle, starting 30 minutes before kick-off. But right, we're about to get underway here at Old Trafford, folks. Can the United get the win close to within what it'll be 2 points of Liverpool then, and really put the pressure on? That game coming up in January is going to be massive against United, by the way. Genie signed the contract, said Jake. Yeah, look, I don't want to get overly optimistic, but I'm getting good vibes on the Genie situation. That's all I'm going to say at this moment in time. His family very well settled in the area. He's got a young family, as you guys know, and has been mentioned in the media. So hopefully he does sign the deal and stay at the club, because no Liverpool fan wants to leave. Let Genie leave. Right, but anyway, players taking a knee now before kick-off here, folks. I'll take you through the game as always. Don't forget to drop a like on the stream as well. Right, Wolves have kicked off and we're on the way. Ball goes back. Wolves go out wide right-hand side straight away, looking for Adama Traore. It's intercepted now, and United have a chance. I imagine United are going to try and play this game at a very high tempo, because that seems to be when they're at their best, to be honest. If they click, if they get confident, like they did against Leeds, to be fair, this United team are capable of ripping teams apart. Wolves, as we know with Nuno, very good defensive side. Very, very good with regards to tactical nous is Mr. Nuno. Ball out left-hand side now to Marcus Rashford. Rashford carries the ball forward, left-hand side. Back. Bruno Fernandes now points where he wants to go. Alex Telles now on that left-hand side, hugging the touchline. Ball back. Matic. Alex Telles. Cross into the box. Obviously looking for Cavani, but it's hooked away by Wolves. Adama tried to keep it in. Doesn't manage to do so. I think it's actually a Wolves throw, and I think he managed to play it off the United player. Craig's definitely better than Martin Tyler. Definitely, mate. 100% agree with you. Levi, how are you, mate? Welcome in. For those asking, by the way, I'm watching the game on Premier Sports today, which is part of my sports package here in Ireland, and the Amazon Prime games are shown on Premier Sport in Ireland, so it's great that we don't have to put up with some of the issues that, unfortunately, a lot of Prime users seem to be facing with buffering and stuff for the games. Bailly now plays it across. Wan-Bissaka now on this right-hand side for Manchester United. Mason Greenwood. He goes back. Bailly. Cross to Harry Maguire. Maguire goes out left-hand side to Alex Telles. There was a bit of space ahead of him. Telles carries the ball forward, looking for options. Bruno Fernandes drops back. Little 1-2 with him. Again, ball back to Bruno Fernandes. Matic has it now. Lovely ball down the line, to be fair. Alex Telles whips it across. It's well defended by Wolves, because Cavani was waiting there behind the Wolves defender for a tap in. First corner of the game to Manchester United, out on this left hand side. Let's see if they can do something from this. Who is Boyle Sports? They're the sponsor of our channel, mate. They're a bookies. They're a betting company. They're an Irish betting company. And they're the sponsor of Anfield Agenda, by the way. Not Mundo Sporto. We haven't got a sponsor yet on this channel. Yet. What's Craig, Kevin? What am I supposed to do with that, buddy? Where do we come up with the name Mundo Sporto? We get asked this a lot. So we used to have a blank Twitter account with a fake journalist that we used to call Manuel Labor, as in manual labour. But we needed him to have a company that he worked for. So we needed to think up a blag news agency. So we thought up the name Mundo Sporto. Then fast forward a year or two, and Connor and I are sitting down talking about starting a second channel and what should we call it. So we were going to call it Crack On, which is half of my name, half of Connor's name. But I said to him, why don't we go with Mundo Sporto? Remember that old name we used to use? So we just thought it sounded good. It sounded funny. I love saying Mundo Sporto, so that's the name of the channel. So there actually is a story behind it. Has it been snowing in Ireland? Not here anyway, Scotty, mate, no. Ball down the line. United have a chance now, left-hand side. Rashford. Wolves defenders get back. Still Marcus Rashford. Looking for an option down the line. Gives it to Telles. Telles whips in another cross. Again, it's cleared by Wolves. Breaks to the edge of the box. Wan-Bissaka, he pulls it back. Greenwood. Back to Bruno Fernandes now. Fernandes, little pitch and wedge out left hand side to Alex Telles. Pogba now. He has it in the left hand channel. Pulls it back for Rashford. Rashford tries a little 1-2, but the Wolves defence managed to snuff it out, and they're trying to clear their lines and play their way out down this right hand side. Certainly been a better start for United than Wolves so far. Wolves switch the ball through the centre, but again pressure comes on from United. They managed to work it out left hand side. A little 1-2 from Wolves down this left channel. Again, they're forced to go backward because of the press from United. I predicted 21st minute goal by Wolves, said Scary Ninja. That's very precise, that one, mate. Wolves still have it in that left channel. Play the ball inside now. João Moutinho lashes it out left hand side. Wolves now with a chance to it. I think Podence held his run to try and stay onside. Neto couldn't pick him out. It goes behind. It'll be a goal kick to Manchester United. How are you, TTV Klopp? Welcome in, mate. Thanks, Craig. Must have been sticking telling the story. Not at all. Not at all, man. Always happy to interact in any way. And it is a strange name, so I'd understand why you'd ask where we came up with it from. No problem whatsoever, buddy. Craig, you think Klopp, being a generous man, deliberately donated points to the team in the relegation zone? Not to that human gravy boat that thinks he's a master tactician, mate. No. I really do not like Sam Allardyce, by the way. I really don't like him. João Moutinho now switching the ball out left hand side again for Wolves. Cut inside, their force back. Hoover, he rolls the ball across. Wolves now switch it out right hand side. Podence tries to get... Again, Wolves aren't timing their runs correctly. Adama made the run. Podence played it through, but Traore knew he couldn't run after it because he was offside because it was timed incorrectly. Again, folks, if you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. Little new channel like ours, trying to gain as many new subs as we can, of course. It was one of my favourite comments, actually, that Connor showed me from the other day. Somebody commented on Mundo Sporto on one of the watch-alongs of the United game, saying, if he's a Liverpool fan, why doesn't he do watch-alongs of Liverpool game? Why is he doing watch-alongs of United games? And that might sound like a comment that we wouldn't like, but it's actually good because it means that people are finding us, not just through Liverpool-related stuff. United tried to work a 1-2 around the box there, but now Wolves have it, and Podence looks to counter-attack. Ball down the line looking for Neto, but Eric Bailly does well in defence there for Manchester United. Oh, they lost at home Mario by 5 goals, mate. West Brom were beaten 5-0 by Leeds today. 7 minutes gone here at Old Trafford. Still Manchester United 0, Wolves 0. No real chances to speak of yet. Any news on Gomez, Keita or Matip? Injured. That's the only real news I have for you, mate. Keita will miss the game against Newcastle with a muscle strain. Mason Greenwood now tries to open up the body, tried to pick out Cavani, but there was too many Wolves players back. Maguire now spreads it back out left hand side to Alex Telles. Rashford comes a bit deep. Rashford now turns inside. He loses the ball. Podence to Neto. Again, nice little triangle there from Wolves. João Moutinho. Now Adama Traore has it, and he goes off on a run. Look at that. Goes past 3 United players like they're not there. Then releases the ball to Neto. Neto into the penalty area. Turns one way, then the other. Strike straight at De Gea. That there shows you what Adama is capable of if you get him the ball in the right areas. Scotty, I don't believe Thiago will be on the bench tomorrow from what Klopp was saying. He said no, but stranger things have happened, man. I don't know. Probably looking like the after Christmas, I would say. Or not Christmas, and the New Year, excuse me. Telles, left hand side. Rashford. Ball in behind. Looking for Bruno Fernandes. No, excuse me, it's Mason Greenwood. Apologies. Back to Rashford now. Strike from Rashford from distance. It's wide. It's one of them half shots, half crosses. Cavani tried to get on the end of it, but it went behind. It'll be a Wolves goal kick. Barcelona only drew 1-1 with Eibar as well at home. Martin Braithwaite missed a penalty in the first half for Barcelona there. That's shocking. They really are a club up shit creek, and people are asking, will Salah go there? Will Man? Why would they go there? Do you know what I mean? The club are in absolute tatters at the minute. Anyway, Wolves have the ball at the back. They move it across. Again, they go wide right. Bit of space this time. Adama Traore drops a little bit deeper if they need him. They give it to Adama. Does anybody else here like every time Traore gets the ball? Because I do. Again, Wolves have it at the back. Ball across. Hoover is 49, isn't he, for Wolves? He does wear the number 49, doesn't he? Have I got that correct? No, it's Kilman. Excuse me. Hoover's 2. There you go. Wolves switching the ball from left to right. Both teams having a go here, to be fair. Again, Houlden drops deep. Or it's Vitna. I keep saying Podence and it's Vitna. Excuse, I'm awful. Awful. Good defending that. Good defending. Wan-Bissaka has it now. Vitinha. There you go. I need to get that correct. Solskjaer sitting there. I was going to say sucking there. I don't know what that means. Sitting there looking rather happy as things stand. Pogba now. Who, by the way, his agent has come out and said that he will 100% be leaving United. Venita now. Strike. At De Gea, he fumbles it, but they was there to claim it again. Yeah, again, Pogba's agent coming out and saying he 100% won't be at United by the end of the summer. Connor sent it in the super chats. You're not getting any money from that, Crosby, by the way. I'm not refunding you that $2.29, mate, even though you're half owner. Long time fan, first time commenter, love the vids. I heard that you're a massive fanboy, Crosby. Massive fan. I heard you actually camp outside my gaff at times. I love that super chats are on this channel. It makes me smile now because it feels like a little accomplishment when your channel gets monetized. Wan-Bissaka now, right hand side for United. Little back heel from him. Greenwood. Pogba now for United. Tries a long rake and pass, over hits it. I'll go straight through to Rui Patricio. He feeds it to Connor Cody. Cody now from deep inside his own half moves the ball out left hand side. João Moutinho now drops deep. What a player João Moutinho is, by the way. What a career he's had. Again, ball over the top looking for Adama. Boy does well. Adama out muscles him. Adama, run at him, you fool. Pulls the ball back. It's left. Strike! Again, De Gea puts 2 fists behind it. Wolves starting to get behind this United defence now a little bit. Neto. Strike from him. Again, it's blocked. Wolves starting to up the ante here at Old Trafford. Throw in now for Wolves' right hand side. United have nicked it in midfield now with Mason Greenwood. Will they have a chance to counter-attack? Pogba spreads it out right hand side now to Wan-Bissaka. Pogba continues his run. Ball eventually gets to him via a deflection and it will go behind for, I think, a United corner. Farah, thank you for the super chat, buddy. So glad Manuel Labor spread the word and you were monetized. Do you know what the mad thing is, Dave? It took us, and Connor will back me up on this, it took us about 3 months to get our first channel, Anfield Agenda, monetized. They refused it twice. We appealed and eventually got it monetized. Connor applied for the monetization of Mundo Sporto and it was approved within 24 hours, which is mad. We thought it was going to take ages. Matic now. United forced a little bit back. And thank you for the super chat, Dave, as always. And lots of love to you, buddy, over there in, I gather, sunny Florida. Rashford. He switches it out right-hand side to Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka. Inside to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes fakes one way. Cuts inside. Little 1-2. He's inside the penalty area. Oh, Cavani tried one flick too many. Wolves now have it and they're trying to play out. I'm enjoying this game, to be honest, folks. It's good. It's a good, proper Premier League game of football. Oh yeah, Connor said, never forget when Redmen and some French website with over 2 million followers actually quoted Manuel Labor, our made-up agent, with regards to Gini Wijnaldum joining Lyon. And this was going back a long time ago. Connor put out a bullshit rumour to say Lyon were interested in Gini Wijnaldum, and it was picked up by a load of people and mentioned on a load of high-profile channels. And you know we are shithouses. You know we love a bit of fun, and we were just sitting back laughing our asses off at it. Joshua, I think Ozan Kabak, mate, will go to AC Milan. I've said that for the longest time. They've really pushed hard to try and get him. I know there's been talk of an Origi swap deal, but Schalke badly need money, mate, and it wouldn't make any sense for them to do a swap deal because it'd still be in a financial mess. Wolves now on the attack again, right-hand side with Kian Hoover. He moves the ball out. Referee gets in the way, but Wolves maintain possession, so he allows it to play on. Wolves now left-hand side. They switched it quickly. It'll be a Wolves throw-in. Shows you that the ITKs are nuts for the most part. Mate, 99% of the stuff you read across social media are just people bullshitting and chancing. And yet the accounts grow and grow because people want to believe in transfer stories that most of us know have no truth to them. Now, some people have some sources and get some stuff right, of course, but the majority of stuff on social media is just nonsense when it comes to transfers. Ball back by Wolves. I mean, we could grow our channel probably twice as quick if we started going real ITK, but it's just not what we want to do. It's not the way we want to run our accounts. If we get any reliable information, of course, we try share it. Maguire now out-muscles Adama Traore. Well done to Harry Maguire on that occasion. Ball back now to Eric Bailly. He switches it across left-hand side. Again, folks, if you are with it for the first time, thank you. I hope you're enjoying the stream. I'm just going to sit a little bit higher because I feel too low in my chair. And again, hit that subscribe button. Goal kick to Wolves. Cavani tried to keep it in, but he couldn't manage it. It goes behind. It'll be a Wolves goal kick. Mustafa, I say exactly what you've written there all the time, mate. He is. Aaron Wan-Bissaka is one of the best one-on-one defenders out there, without a doubt, mate. He is very good at blocking crosses and very good in one-on-one challenges. I've always said that about him. I like to give credit where it's due. Rashford now, left-hand side for Manchester United. Pogba comes to give him an option, but Rashford switches it across. Mason Greenwood now, cuts inside. Fernandes, out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Back to Bruno Fernandes. He tries to cross deep to the far post. Kian Hoover watches it and heads it out. It'll be a Manchester United throw-in, about 10 yards from the corner flag, left-hand side. What do I think of people close to Gini saying he wants to stay? I really hope that it's true, and I really hope that he does stay. Ball crossed in, deflected. Fernandes from distance, strike, it's blocked. Ricochets out wide. Looks like Wolves will get a chance to clear their lines, and they do. Goes straight out of play though. That should be a throw-in, I think, for Manchester United right-hand side, which is taken quickly. Pogba now has it. Right-hand side. Gives it to Wan-Bissaka. Little 1-2 with Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka slips and then absolutely creases Ruben Neves. Now, it was 100% a slip. There was no ill intent there whatsoever from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, in fairness. It was just, yeah, he slipped. There's no malice in that whatsoever. It's just an unfortunate collision. It's been a good game, Joanne. It's been quite enjoyable end to end. How much would you need paying to wear a horrific Manchester United shirt? Mate, I will pretty much do anything for charity. If it brings money and helps vulnerable people, I'll look like a gobshite for... I mean, I look like a gobshite for free on here most of the time, but yeah, look, I'm trying to bait Mark Goldbridge into a little bit, but he's not biting on it. I offered him a little, how do I say, forfeit. And I even said to him, if anybody but Liverpool win the league, anyone but Liverpool, I'll do the forfeit. But he hasn't taken up my offer. But which is fair, to be fair. I mean, Mark's a busy dude. Probably doesn't ever want to be seen wearing a Liverpool shirt or anything anyway. Because we are going back to back. Sorry for any United fans watching, but that's my honest belief. And again, shout out to Mark Goldbridge. Not that he needs it. Hope the United stand hit 1 million soon. They deserve it for all the work that they do. And I'm going to have Mark on before the Liverpool United game on the 16th, I think it is, of January. We confirmed that with Mark earlier on. So, again, looking forward to catching up with Mr. Goldbridge. Flick round the corner. Wolves clear it away. Neves has it now. Again, nice little 1-2. Now here goes Adama. Ball moved out left hand side. Bit of the sting goes out of this Wolves attack. They play it back to João Moutinho. He switches it across to Connor Cody. Little 1-2. Again, ball back with Connor Cody. Moves it across. Is Connor Cody a Liverpool fan? Yes. And he played for Liverpool as well, John, before he went to Wolves. So, 100%. Oh, good play by Wolves. Again, space in behind. Little pitch and wedge now. Wolves have a chance left-hand side. Run at him. Run at him. Ball across. That's stupid. That's just stupidity, pal. You're into the penalty area with 10 yards of space and you try across. Run at him, mate. Run at him. Greenwood now at the other end for Manchester United as they look to counter. Little ball in behind. It's too far ahead of Cavani and it goes all the way through to Rui Patricio. What are you talking about, Joanne? The clock's right there above the scoreboard. Wolves with the ball at the back. Again, Connor Cody in possession. Oh, that should be a free kick. It is. Free kick for Wolves about 35 yards out. Won't be a shooting position, but, you know, they might lay one into the box and try and get something on the end of it. Fell there on from Maguire, excuse me. Hey Yusuf, how are you, buddy? I'm really good today, mate. I hope you and the family are well. João Moutinho now standing over this free kick. Manchester United holding their defensive line just about a yard or two ahead of their 18-yard box. What can João Moutinho do with this? Moutinho drops it in. It's headed over the bar, clipped the top of the bar. I think Wolves are appealing that should be a corner. My initial instinct was that it was a United head to get on the end of it, but let's see. No, actually, I think it was it Seiss? Touches the top of the crossbar anyway. De Gea had it covered by the looks of it. It was definitely a Wolves header. Oh, clipped the top of the bar. De Gea did have it covered though, in fairness to him. Diego Carlos to LFC. I don't think so, man. I imagine his wages would be ridiculous, and he is a complete shithouse of the highest order. Diego is one of those players that... Oh, hang on. I'm thinking of somebody else, haven't I? Yes, sorry. Diego Carlos, you're talking about the centre-back from Sevilla. Oh, my apologies, mate. Diego Costa has cancelled his contract with Atletico. I'm getting confused there for a sec. Carlos has been one of those that was linked to us for a very long time, mate, but I think... Again, it will cost a lot of money. Sorry, I confused myself there for a second. Rashford tries to pick out Bruno Fernandes. Get a lucky ricochet though. Matic plays it back to Telles. Telles crosses it deep, but Rui Patricio comes and claims. Craig, are you good at football, mate? Not these days. I did play when I was younger. Played at a very high level, right until the age of 17, mate. But then I discovered cigarettes, drink and women, and that was the end of my football. Plus, I was never that good to make it, but I did play at a very high level as a goalkeeper. Yes, I was a keeper. That's why I keep talking about Alisson so much. Ever thought I'd do the Premier League predictions video for the match week? We're going to do a brand new show, as I said, James. Sorry, you might have missed it earlier, buddy. So we're going to have a different group of 4 people on Mundo Sporto each week, previewing and looking back over Premier League fixtures. So there's going to be myself, there's going to be Lee Chappie, there's going to be the lads from All Leeds TV, there's going to be Claude from Claude and the Bances, or Diesel, or one of the guys from that channel. We're probably going to have, who else was there? There was a couple of other channels. We're probably going to reach out to Dave, the Wolves fan, as well. Dave has a party, I believe his name is. And then also Corey, the West Ham fan. So we're going to do it, mate. And we're going to have different people hosting every week. So one week I'll host it. One week Lee Chappie will host it. One week maybe a United fan will host it. And we'll swap it round. So yeah, keep it tuned to Mundo Sporto. Hit that subscribe button, because we will be putting out a lot more non-watch-along content in the coming weeks and months. Maguire now for United. Plays it forward to Fernandes. John Moss, there he is, doing his one-third of the pitch refereeing again. How is he a Premier League referee? Gives all of us hope. Telesh, little 1-2. Fernandes. It's intercepted by Wolves and they start to counter now. Coutinho, nope, plays too far ahead, and Harry Maguire comes and mops that up for United. Fernandes. Eric Bailly. Maguire. Maguire pitches it out left hand side. Alex Telles still hugging that touchline. Rolls the ball down to Marcus Rashford. Greenwood. Paul Pogba. Out to Rashford again. Rashford has a run down the flank. Can he keep it in? He does. Pulls it back. It's still in play. Tries to pull it back to Bruno Fernandes. But again, United managed to recycle the ball. This time it's Matic. He puts a cross in. Oh, very, very close there. Very close to Edison Cavani getting on the end of that. Goes behind, though. It will be a Wolves goal kick. Still scoreless at Old Trafford. He would have been offside as well, to be fair. Just seen a replay there, and he was about half a yard offside. No worries, John. Take care, mate. Enjoy your evening. Yeah, he would have been offside looking at the replay anyway. Almost 200 people in our live chat. There is 200 people. Great to see you guys with us. Welcome to the channel. If you are enjoying the channel, please do hit that subscribe button, folks. Let's see if we can get to 3,250 on this one. Neves plays the ball out now right hand side. Wolves getting plenty of bodies forward in their attacks back. Ruben Neves pulls it out wide right again. Keanu Hoover back to Ruben Neves. Cross from him all the way to the far post. Wolves still have it inside the United penalty area. Neto pulls it back. Ricochet. Strike. Well, I say strike. It's nearly hit the corner flag, but it'll be a Manchester United goal kick. Thank you for that, Kate. Appreciate the input. Just subscribe to Anfield Agenda as well, pal, said Harry Price. Gentlemen, mate. Really appreciate that, Harry. Thank you for dropping in, buddy. And lots of love to you and your family. And again, a Happy New Year to you. United carrying the ball forward now. Matic. Back inside to Paul Pogba. Harry Maguire. Pogba. United on the halfway line. Moving the ball across right hand side to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's looking for options. Still running. Goes back to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes to Mason Greenwood. Greenwood's forced back to Eric Bailly. He pushes it back out to Fernandes again, right hand side. Nice ball down the channel now to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. That's a horrendous cross from Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I'm sorry, it just is. João Moutinho now, and he gives it straight to Eric Bailly. United play a nice little triangle there. Look for a cheap free kick. John Moss having none of it. And Wolves start to counter-attack on this right-hand side again. Keanu Hoover going on the gallop. Plays it back to Adama Traore. He spins past Edison Cavani. I have to say, I'm enjoying this as a neutral. I'm enjoying this game of football. Neves moves it out right hand side. All we need is a goal now to really light the game up. Will I take any other players from Wolves for Liverpool? I don't know. What's the honest answer, mate? I don't know. I mean, there's a few tidy players in there like Ruben Neves, of course, and Podence, Neto, but I don't know. There's a lot of raw, unfinished talent there. Matic. I think we got their star, to be fair, in Diogo Jota. Can't wait till he's back from injury. That cross from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, by the way, was absolutely horrendous. Rashford. Certainly, again, I will not question the man's defensive abilities. He's amazing as a one-on-one defender, but needs to work on the last ball a little bit. But then again, look, I'm sure United fans will say to me, Trent needs to work on his defending. And I'll still say Trent's the best right back in the world, so there you go. But that's the joy of being a fan, isn't it? We all get to have different views. Maguire does well there, he gives a little shove to Adama Traore as well. You don't want to go starting a fight with Adama, Harry, because he will be sparko, buddy. Moutinho works it at right hand side. Neves now. Back to João Moutinho. I still don't like the fact that we let Keanu Hoover go. I know he's going to get more game time. I know it's great for his career development, but I always thought there was a real player there. Wolves carrying it forward now. Ooh. United do well to intercept. Cavani plays the ball around to Fernandes. Fernandes works it out right hand side to Wan-Bissaka. What will he do this time? Plays the ball inside to Mason Greenwood. Greenwood now. Well defended by Wolves. Neto. Vitinho. Neto's on his arse looking for a free kick. John Moss is having none of it. He's planted his arse firmly in that middle third of the pitch where he always is. Wolves player still down, so David De Gea does the sporting thing and puts the ball out. Craig, any tips on how I can get a woman? No, mate, I'm not the person to be giving those tips. I've been blagging my relationship, mate, for 20 years, managing to keep hold of the same lady, so be funny. That's the only thing I'll say. Women do like a funny dude. Why do you think Adama's apply baby oil on his exposed areas? Is he a fruity guy? It's a fair question. I don't know. Maybe make him harder to grip. I would imagine if people are trying to grab a hold of him, maybe so he can get away from challenges easier. That's all I could think about. I don't want to think about the other part of it. Again, Wolves give the ball back to David De Gea and we're back underway. What are we? 40 subscribers, folks, away from hitting 3,250. So please do keep hitting that button. Drop a like on the video as well. Telesh on the breakdown this right hand side now for Manchester United. Rashford. Pogba. Back out left hand side again. Will we see a goal before half time, folks? What are you thinking? Yes or no? Rashford back to Pogba. Pogba looks up. That's a nice little reverse pass, to be fair. What is Rashford doing there? He goes to ground. United looking for their daily penalty. Linesman has the flag up. I thought he was offside as well. That was my first impression. I thought Rashford had played himself offside, but let's have a look. No, he was onside, so the flag's nonsense. I think the ball was out. I think that's the main part there. I think he did manage to keep the ball in from what I can see. Don't know. The offside flag was a nonsense anyway because he was definitely onside. I think he just kept that in actually. But anyway, we're back underway. Nothing happened. Nothing came from it. Matic now with the ball for United. Ball between the lines again. Matic. Fernandes. Fernandes switches the ball across to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He goes wide right. Mason Greenwood now. Couple of step overs. Ball into the box to the far post. What a save! What a save that was. Was there an offside flag or an injury? But Rui Patricio, just pulled off an absolutely class save there from Bruno Fernandes. Greenwood plays a delicious ball to the back post. It's a flick. I think Cavani may have felled the Wolves defender on the second part of it, but from Fernandes' point of view, he should have been scoring there. That was an absolutely wonderful delivery from Mason Greenwood. Fernandes must have thought he was going to make the net bulge, but Patricio stood big, made the save, and I think Wolves will get a free out from it. But that probably should have been 1-0 to United. Patricio takes the goal kick. Ball goes out. Referee says Wolves throw in. Craig, do you think Liverpool will still win the league, and do I think Wolves will win tonight? Yes to the first part and no to the second part. I think United will win this game. But yeah, I think we'll still... I've said all along, 6 or 7 points has been my guess how much we'll win the league by. Adama now. Good footwork from him. He's out muscled. John Moss not buying his fall either. Cavani gives the ball back to Eric Bailly. Bailly across now to Harry Maguire. Feels like this game really needs a goal. Come on, lads. Somebody put one in top bins. Wan-Bissaka. Ball back across to Maguire. Rashford. Ball goes out off a Wolves player. That'll be a throw in for Manchester United left hand side. Pogba plays a nice ball through to Rashford. Rashford's looking for options. You've got one out left side, mate. Pogba now comes. Telles. Heavy touch from Telles. Fernandes. Referee's playing an advantage here to United. Maguire. Oh, ball in behind. Goes behind for a goal kick. United just can't find that last pass at the minute. Still, 9 minutes left in the first half here at Old Trafford. Alex Telles was caught a little bit late there from Keanu Hoover in fairness, but the referee did play an advantage at the time. They're showing a replay of that Fernandes chance again. Should have tucked it away. Throw in now, left hand side for United. Alex Telles takes it quickly, throws it to Maguire. Maguire then goes back. Matic, he carries it forward a few yards. Matic plays a nice ball between the lines now to Alex Telles. Rashford, couple of step overs inside the penalty area. He makes somebody. Rashford, he goes down. Not seen many appeals from the United players, to be fair, but we're playing on. Adama Traore has the ball for Wolves. He's taken out of it. Referee plays an advantage to Wolves. Another Wolves player taken out of it. Now he'll give the free kick against Harry Maguire. It's not in a shooting position. It's very wide right for Wolves. Nah, never a penalty. Rashford jumped straight into Moutinho. That was never a penalty. They showed a replay of it there. Never a penalty. Let's see if Wolves can work something from this free kick, right hand side. Still waiting for the free kick to be taken. Now it's delivered in. Flicked. Great save from David De Gea. That was a well-worked routine from Wolves there. Again, it was Seiss that got on the end of it, and David De Gea made a very, very good save. Good run, flick to the near post, and again, David De Gea had to be at his best. Good reflexes there from De Gea to push it behind for a corner. John, you live out near Raheny, mate. Is the Concord Lounge still out there, buddy? It's been a very long time since I've been out near Raheny. Wolves take the corner short, play it back, second ball delivered all the way to the far post. Matic lets it bounce, it'll go behind for a goal kick to United. No, there's no penalty, mate, no penalty. 5 minutes to go in the first half here at Old Trafford, still scoreless. United absolutely butchering me accumulator here, by the way. And Wolves. I just need somebody to score in the first half of this game, and I've got 2 accumulators up. Rashford. Ball plays out off a Wolves player. Throw into United right hand side. Oh, you live in Bayside. Isn't that near Sutton? Or am I wrong, John? Any yellows? Not that I'm aware of, no, mate. I don't remember any yellow cards in the game so far. I'll double check that for you now in one moment though. Ooh, collision there. Rashford, Wolves player down. Referee stops it because there's a collision of heads. Let me just check that for you, mate. No yellows yet in the game, buddy. Hopefully the player's alright. Looks like he's getting back to his feet. Getting some treatment actually, sorry. Could be a shoulder injury. Oof. I'm sorry, I'm just flicking through my phone. Just nothing going on here in the game at all whatsoever. Just over 3. You'd imagine there'd be a few minutes of additional time added on here, folks. Right, referee's about to drop the ball and we'll get back underway. United have it now left hand side with Matic. He plays it out to Alex Telles. Matic across the bye. 3 minutes to go in the first half, just under 3 minutes. Maguire now. Pogba. Edison Cavani now for United. He's dispossessed though. Wolves launch a long ball looking to spring a counter with Adama Traore. Does well. Maguire fouls him, I think, but referee eventually gives the free kick for a foul on Adama Traore from Harry Maguire. Been a good little scuffle between those two in the game so far. Wolves take the free kick, quickly move it out right hand side. Nice ball played between the lines. United have it though. Matic Fernandes, chance for them to counter now. He plays a ball in that left channel looking for Marcus Rashford, who has to curve his run. Rashford now looking for support. Rolls it to Telles. Telles in the penalty area. I don't know what that was, mate, but it was a horrendous cross. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now recovers it on the far side for United. To Matic. Matic squares it out left-hand side to Edison Cavani. Back to Fernandes. Telles. Cross in. It's headed away by Wolves. I think United just need to run at that Wolves defence a little bit more rather than trying to go wide all the time. Wolves now on the counter. Will anybody catch him? Man inside. Plays it to Traore. Oh, well defended by Eric Bailly. Adama Traore thought he was going to be straight through on goal there, but that was very well defended by Eric Bailly. Pogba now for United as we move into the last 30 seconds of normal time in the first half. It's really stretched out now. Fernandes. He plays a ball through. Don't know who he's looking for, but it's cleared by Wolves, and again they hook it away. Coutinho now. He flicks the ball inside. Wolves move it out right hand side. Good play again. João Moutinho. That's a lovely ball through the lines. Neto now. Oh, he ran himself into traffic. And Maguire wins it back for United. Wolves have created so many opportunities in this half and not really cashed in on them. 1 minute of additional time. Is John Moss smoking crack? Ball in behind looking for Rashford. Rashford's through. And of course his shitty touch lets him down and the ball goes straight through to Rui Patricio. Honestly, 1 minute of additional time. Mate, there was 2 fucking head injuries. How they make this shit up as they go along, honestly. There was a shoulder injury and a head injury. And John Moss decides that he needs to get in and have a fucking Jaffa cake. So it can't be more than a minute's additional time. He doesn't even play the fucking minute then and he blows the... You are some lazy bastard, John Moss. I swear to God. Man must have a Domino's ordered or something. He must have gotten a fucking Just Eat alert or something on his phone because he was not adding on more than 1 minute and then he played 58 seconds of it. Oh my God. I hope his food's fucking freezing when he gets in there. Thanks to the fucking bastard cost me 2 accumulators. How dare you, John Moss? Half time anyway at Old Trafford, folks, and it's still scoreless. Let me just stop this clock and we'll have a little chat. Get the half-time clock up. Again, we're only 30 subscribers away, folks, from hitting 3,250. If you are enjoying the stream, please do hit that subscribe button. If you hate John Moss as well, hit that subscribe button. I hope they forgot his garlic dip. I really do. Where did you live in Raheny? I didn't live anywhere near Raheny, mate. My family had friends that lived in Raheny. I lived out in Shankill, John, on the very far side of Dublin. United got to get a penalty in the second half. The elevator kid. Honest to God, like, I don't get it. Like, how could, in the right mind, how can we believe that referees do their job properly when there was 1 minute of additional time? David De Gea put the ball out so a Wolves player could get treatment. That took at least 45 seconds to a minute. Then there was the shoulder injury that took about 2 minutes. And I think Adama was down at one point as well. And he puts 1 minute on. Joke. John said, as you said, he must have got a Just Eat order on his phone. The camera panned around to show Ollie something on his phone. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, Ollie seems like more of an Uber Eats type of fella to me, John. Whereas John Moss looks definitely like a Just Eat type of man. By the way, Just Eat and, by the way, Uber Eats. If anybody wants to chuck a few quid at the channel here for an L subscription or an L fucking sponsorship of a video, feel free. Uber Eats, feel free. Just Eat as well. You know, Craig's here. And look, I like me grub myself. David Clark said, play stop for 3-4 minutes at least. 1 minute is crazy. It's nuts. It's absolutely nuts, folks. I'm going to have a little look-see on Twitter, see how everybody's feeling. Craig, what's your favourite takeaway? Pizza, man. I'm a massive... Just a plain cheese pizza, buddy. I'm boring as hell, but a pizza. What do I think of Harry Maguire? He's not worth 80 million quid, let me put it that way. He's a decent Premier League... No, he's a good Premier League defender. But the fact he's the world's most expensive defender, it never ceases to make me smile. John Hamilton said, "I will take a free pizza each and every game." Oh, defo, John. Oh, man, definitely. Oh, lash me an L cheese pizza. God, what I do for a cheese pizza. I'm on a bit of a diet, you see, folks, so I can't be eating cheese pizzas or anything, because look, this, you don't get this primed Irish rib here from not eating shitty food, so I need to get it down for the new year. Plain cheese pizza is well underrated, said Noah Byrne. Exactly, and you know what, Noah? I think that the real test of any pizzeria or any takeaway is the cheese pizza. Because if you can get the cheese pizza right, if you can get it, really delicious tomatoey sauce, not too much sweetness to it, good cheese, not overcooked, crust just right, that to me sets the standard, buddy. And if you can get that right, then you can trust the rest of what they have in the shop. That's at least the way I look at it. Gotta get a bit emotional, don't they, talking about the old grub. You like a McDonald's? I don't really do much of the McDonald's, Burger King type of stuff, to be honest. If I get a takeaway, usually be probably a fresh cotton chips or pizza, or the all reliable in the Chinese chicken balls, fried rice, curry sauce. Do you know what I mean? A veg farmhouse pizza is the best. I don't eat any vegetables at all, mate. I'm not lying. The nearest thing to a vegetable that I eat is baked beans. Yusuf loves a cheese pizza. Well in, mate. Now, don't even get me started on the pineapple issue, folks. Do you know what I mean? There's stuff where we just won't go there. Mate, I work a boring job. It pays the bills. My concern is that with the robots taking over, I'd be forced to learn code. How do I escape this bottomless pit of misery? I've spoken to my daughter about this actually quite a lot recently, mate. With automation and stuff like that, a lot of industries are going to be taken away. A lot of stuff is going to be done, as you said, by computer programs or whatnot. So a lot of people going to college now studying coursework, some of their jobs are going to be redundant by the time that they finish that degree. So I won't talk to you about coding because I can't do any computer coding, mate. Connor does everything on this channel. But what I will say to you is there are certain industries that are always going to need humans involved in it. So try and make sure that you stick to one of those industries. And look, I've worked many shitty jobs in my life. I worked as a car park attendant. I've worked as a DJ, which was pretty cool to be fair, but needed to step away from that because got too a little bit too involved in the scene, shall we say. I've worked as a taxi driver, which was a bit of an up and down. I've worked for an online poker company. I worked a night shift there from 11 to 8 in the morning. I've done some shitty jobs, man, over my life as well. And I'm still not at the point where YouTube is a job for myself. So I'm hoping that that's my future and that I can get there someday and improve my family's life. But I understand your fear. I absolutely get where you're coming from. And another worrying thing as well is that a lot of businesses are closing on high streets and a lot of stuff is just going online. So you're going to see more and more of companies realising that during the lockdown that, oh, hang on, maybe we don't need a big expensive office building. Maybe we can have people working remotely, or maybe we can move a lot of our business online anyway. I mean, Amazon, as you've seen during the lockdown, mate, they've grown tremendously. Brian said, "I love those little meatballs you get on a pizza, but no chicken. Never chicken. No, you keep the chicken for the chicken tenders, mate, or the chicken goujons, or what are they called from Domino's again? The strippers, chicken strippers. Sabrina, my wife, loves the little meatballs on a pizza as well, mate. She's she's a lot more adventurous with food than I am. Arab FC, how are you, mate? Welcome in. Lovely to see you in the chat as always. Have I had a Papa John's? I did. My brother-in-law used to manage a Papa John's. He used to manage a Domino's as well. And I worked at Domino's as a delivery driver at one point in my life. You can add that to the list of shitty jobs. I don't like Papa John's, mate. I have to say. I like Mazzoni's. I like Domino's. Pizza Hut is hit and miss, to be honest with you. But there's a lovely Turkish place where I live. They do amazing chicken shawarma kebabs and stuff. But they also use that sexy ass dough and that bread that they make for their pizzas. And ooh, delicious. I do love a chicken shawarma kebab. Welcome to Craig's Food Happy Hour, by the way. KDB or Bruno Fernandes? I take De Bruyne personally, mate. That's the player I'd rather have at Liverpool. What have we got? Craig, the subscriber count says 71k. Did it grow 70,000 overnight? What? What subscriber count? Anfield Agenda subscriber count says 61k, mate. I'm just checking this in case there is a fuck up, because YouTube has gone a bit schizo lately. It says 61,000, mate. I'm looking at it now. 61,136 to be precise. I'm getting a chipper tonight, said John Stokes. Getting a burger and 2 sausages. Nice. I don't get chips too much out of a chipper, mate. A burger and 2 sausages. Nice. Get it into you, John. Enjoy it. I've never had a Pizza Express, TTV Club. One time our pizza was 2 hours late. I'd be marching on their ass, Yusuf. I'd be outside that shop with placards, mate. There'd be no way I'd be putting up with that shit. 2 hours waiting for a pizza. Josh Dunn said, I'm still a die-hard curry chip boy. My wife eats cheesy curry chips. You heard me right. Cheesy curry chips. That is proper... It's proper disgusting behaviour. Craig, presume, have I heard about it? Yes, I heard about it. The first time I heard about them was when my wife and I were up in Belfast. And we walked down, we stayed near Queen's University, and we walked down towards the little town area down there in the Queen's University district. And we seen this massive queue. And it was lunchtime, to be fair. We seen this massive queue outside the restaurant that you're speaking about. And we wondered what it was. And then we looked into it and realised how popular it was. And apparently the food's supposed to be delicious in there. But again, I'm a boring eater, so I wouldn't be eating stuff like that. But it has a very good reputation for sure. Do I watch cricket? No, mate. Not. No. I would watch, if Ireland qualified for, let's say, the One Day World Cup or something like that, I'd probably watch it. But no, I definitely don't. Cricket and golf are two things I wouldn't really watch. Unless it's the Ryder Cup. That's the only time I'd really watch golf either. Or some places call them spice bags. Absolute. I don't eat spice bags, Brian, but my daughter lives off them. Loves them. Spice bags galore. Can't get enough of them. Do I know this YouTuber Adam B? Nope. Again, but don't take that as offence to anybody. I'm terrible about stuff like this. So, no, I don't know Adam, but again, don't take that as an insult. Again, though, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, folks, if you're enjoying the stream. We're only 20 away from 3,250 here on Mundo Sporto. And again, don't forget, Super Chats are open, Super Stickers are open as well. And I think I'm going to be doing a welcome to the new year stream on Anfield Agenda. I'm going to be live on New Year's Eve. I'm going to start at about 11:30 and I'm going to go all the way through past midnight into 2021 just to welcome in the year with everybody, because we're all going to be locked at home, to be honest with you. So I'm going to do a welcome to 2021 stream on Anfield Agenda on New Year's Eve. So I hope to see you guys over there for that one as well, and hopefully we'll belt out maybe a tune or two. You never know. Tea or coffee? Definitely coffee, Kyle. 100%, mate. I'm very strict. I live a very regimented life, mate, in the way I do things. And I don't ever drink more than 3 cups of coffee in a day. But defo coffee. My wife's tea, though. Like, I'm Apple, she's Samsung. She's coffee. I'm coffee, she's tea. What are spice bags? So it's basically the Chinese throw chips, some veg, some spices, some salt and pepper chicken and that into a bag. And that's it, basically. Thank you. A lot of people saying they'd be there. Appreciate that. Hope you guys can join me anyway. We'll have a bit of fun on New Year's Eve, and you know the window will be technically opening then, won't it, in January, so we can start talking about who the hell we want to get into the club. Imagine deep frying a burger. Can't say I've had a Bata burger. I suppose they do deep fry that, don't they? Do I like a nice glass every now and again? As in the actual glass product or something in it? If I was to have a tipple, I'd probably have a glass of Rioja if I was to have a drink, or a vodka and cranberry juice, or a bottle of Corona. But very, 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 very rare. I think that I can't even remember the last time I had a drink, to be honest. City or United? Neither. I would lean. I definitely have more respect for Manchester United but I hate them both. Kieran McCarthy's in the curry cheesy chip camp. Kieran, my wife's the very same, mate. Looks like Luke Shaw's coming on for Manchester United here in the second half, folks. Oh, tea's definitely not better than coffee, mate. I love me the coffee. It's the only thing that wakes me up. I'm useless without 2 or 3 cups of coffee. I can't even function. Craig, you're so good looking. I'm not lying. Will you text that to me, wife, mate? Just in case. I'm not, but I'll take anything, any compliment that comes our way. Again, folks, second half about to get underway, so let me just get rid of that half-time. I enjoyed that half-time chat, actually. That was a bit of a weird one, wasn't it? Second half about to get underway here at Old Trafford. Luke Shaw's on for Manchester United. Let's see if any of these sides can get a breakthrough. And don't forget, I'll be back in with Anfield Agenda tomorrow. I'm going to be doing the game against Newcastle, starting 30 minutes beforehand, so make sure you subscribe to Anfield Agenda as well. And if you want to go to any of our social accounts, we're on Twitter, we're on Instagram, we're on TikTok as well now. Yup, you heard me right. Anfield Agenda and some of our best moments are on TikTok, so if you're a TikTok user, please do go and check us out. And of course, on Instagram and Twitter, it's just at Anfield Agenda. Should cannibalism be eliminated? Of course. What's your favourite beer? I've got 2, Corona and San Miguel. They'd be the 2 favourite beers of mine, mate, if I was to have a beer. I'd definitely usually go to Corona, but San Miguel would be a close second. Do I like Red Bull? No, can't stand the stuff, mate. Don't drink any energy drinks. My wife absolutely gulps down the Monster Energy Ultra, the whitey silvery can. She drinks gallons of the shit, but no, I never liked any of the energy drinks. San Miguel is class. It's a delicious beer, isn't it? Again, I probably would lean towards an old glass of red wine, or even maybe a glass of white wine, maybe a Sauvignon Blanc, something like that. TTV Klopp says I like that monster one. Yeah, my wife gets it all the time, mate. Like, literally, as Connor will tell you, there'll be a fridge half full of it in my house. And then the top press will be full of cans of Diet Coke for me. My daughter likes that Monster, is it Mango? Mango Passion or something like that? Thanks for the brutal honesty. No problem. That's all you'll ever get from me, mate, is honesty. I can't offer you much, but I can offer you honesty. Right, anyway, as I said, Luke Shaw has definitely come on for United now in the second half. Still to see who he's replaced, but I'm sure I'll figure that out soon enough. Probably Alex Telles, that would be the common sense one. United about to get us underway in the second half. John Moss obviously got his takeaway. Right, we're good to go. Matic. Back to Maguire. United attacking down this left-hand side already. Here goes Luke Shaw down the line. Can he keep it in play? Yes. Drag back. He was fouled. Surely that's a free kick to United. Yes, it is a free kick to United. Luke Shaw dragged it back and he did have his ankles clipped. I didn't used to drink a red wine TTV Klopp, but let's just say, how do I phrase this without landing myself on a whole lot of water? A glass of red wine accompanies a certain herbal product very nicely, and that's all I'm going to say on that one. But I don't drink very often. Ball in from Bruno Fernandes. It's cleared by Wolves. Second ball drops at Adama Traore. Looks like he'll be first to it. I think maybe Telesh could have got a knock. I don't know exactly why he went off, but I'm fairly sure I remember picking up a knock near the end of the first half. Dave Smith loves the old Orangy boom. Good man, Dave. Get her into you. Any Irish people here will know that the real scally drink in Ireland's the old Dutch Gold. Thanks, Jersey boy. Appreciate that. A lot of people putting two and two together and getting correct answers in the chat there, but obviously I can't speak and say anything. Maguire to Matic. Matic moves it out left hand side now to Luke Shaw. Shaw knocks the ball forward, little 1-2. Rashford now, heavy touch from him. Ricochet breaks, United get it back with Luke Shaw. And he spreads the ball across to Harry Maguire. Pressure comes on from Wolves though. Do I like Irish coffee? Nope. Can't stand whiskey. Can't stand whiskey, can't stand gin. Ugh. If I did have a short, it would only be vodka or maybe tequila. Craig, how can I watch the game? I'm watching it on Premier Sports, mate. In Ireland, it's part of my BT pack. So Amazon Prime aren't showing the games in Ireland. They're showing them on Premier Sport. So it's grand, actually. It's on the telly. Don't have to go through any of this online nonsense. Neves now works the ball out right hand side. Keanu Hoover now carries it forward for Wolves. Cuts inside, but there's nobody there for him, so he's forced back out wide right. Wolves forced backwards because of the press from Cavani. Do I like coffee? Yes, love coffee. Remember when we were in on our honeymoon, we were down in Miami, and we were in the Cuban area of Miami, and I had this coffee, man, and it was like syrup. It was so thick and delicious, and I felt like I was on a buzz after drinking it. And it was only like, I think it was an espresso. It wasn't even a large coffee. I think it was just a shot of coffee. And fuck me, I felt like I was after taking some mad stimulant. It was the strongest coffee I've ever had in my life. Yeah, the game's brilliant, Claire. Honestly, it's a good end-to-end game. Rashford. Ball back to Matic. Just need a goal for this game, really, to take off. Again, Shaw back to Matic. Moves it out left hand side. Marcus Rashford. Rashford, well tackled from Keanu Hoover. He's gone on a burst. He's fouled. That'll be a yellow for Rashford. It is. John Moss. Look at him. John Moss shuffles across, shall we say. Is that a garlic dip in your pocket there, John? Good luck in your theory driving test, Leo. Thank you, Yassine. Oh, shit. Sorry. Again, folks, don't forget, if you do want to support the channel in any way, super chats and super stickers are now open, thankfully, on Mundo Sporto. Channel was monetized this week, which is great news. Adama goes up, balls drop down, plays out off Matic, goes out. That'll be a Wolves throw in right hand side. No, Dirk, this isn't the Arsenal match. This is definitely the Manchester United. YouTube are playing shithousery with the thumbnail, mate. It keeps switching between the two. If you refresh it, it should show you it's the United one, but we're covering the United game 100%. Cavani, deep inside his own half, he's brought down. That'll be a free kick to United. No goals, mate. I'm all good, Sonny. I hope you are as well, buddy. Ball moved out right hand side now. Aaron Wan-Bissaka has it. He plays it inside to Pogba. Pogba chips the ball over the top, but there's nobody there, and that'll go straight through to Rui Patricio. 50 minutes gone at Old Trafford. Still Manchester United 0, Wolves 0. Just waiting on this throw in to be taken. Come on, lads, in your own time. Throw in taken. Keanu Hoover plays a nice ball out now to Neto. He plays the ball inside, but he gives it straight to Paul Pogba. Pogba to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He tries to go around the outside, cuts back in, and he's forced backwards. Bit of a more defensive start from both sides to the second half. The end of the first half of the game was really starting to open and stretch a bit. Rashford. Greenwood. Wan-Bissaka. He floats across in. It's overhit. Straight through to Rui Patricio. Gar, how are you, buddy? Lovely to see you in. Adama Traore now has it for Wolves. He goes past Matic. Now he plays it at right hand side. The pass is overhit and it'll be a throw into United. He's having a good game on. Keanu Hoover is actually having a good game. Yeah, it's been good to see him getting a start and watching him play. Ball switched across right hand side now. Aaron Wan-Bissaka again in acres of space. He doesn't really use the ball very constructively in that space, does he? Again, ball breaks down in midfield. Ricochets. Wolves have it. Referee allows play on because again it was a Wolves ball. Finito. Back to João Moutinho. Moutinho out left hand side. Again, good footwork. Wolves have the ball still. Ruben Neves. Again, he moves it at right hand side. Here's Keanu Hoover. Luke Shaw comes across. Ball back. Neves. Back to Keanu Hoover. Finds its way out. Now Wolves in a little bit of space if they can get their heads up and have a run here. Adama Traore. Paul Pogba tackles him well, but it's straight back to Wolves. Moutinho. Connor Cody now looking for somewhere to play the ball to. Plays it forward. I don't know about that, John Moss. He gives the free kicks there to Matic. I thought that was a soft one, to be honest with you. No news on Matic that I'm aware of, Paul, other than it's another muscle injury, mate, that will rule him out for a little bit. Yeah, I agree, Brian. I've been talking about the Ryan Brewster move to Sheffield United for quite a bit, and it's just not working out there for the lad. Venetia gone off now to be replaced by, who is it, Podence that's coming on, is it? Yes, Podence on now for Wolves. And I hope it does work out, mate. I hope we get him back. I hope we just trigger that clause and get Ryan Brewster back at Liverpool, because I highly believe in the lad. I think we got a bit more. I think we got about 24 million, if my memory's correct, buddy, for Ryan Brewster. The deal there, as far as I can see, was that we couldn't get anyone to take Origi, so we wanted to get Jota. We needed to free up funds, so we sold Ryan Brewster with the buyback clause. That's my take from it anyway. Maguire. Adama left a little bit on him there just to let him know as well. Maguire plays the ball back to David De Gea. Now Eric Bailly. Adam, I would say there's a very, 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 very good chance that Origi will move on in January. Oh, Bruno gives the ball away. Adama now has it right hand side. 3 United players around him. Matic does well. That'll go out and it'll be a throw in to United. Well defended there by Matic. Thoughts on selling Matip next summer? Yes. He's too injury prone. He can't be relied upon. He's a very good player when he plays, but look, when he plays isn't often enough, unfortunately. So I know we've got injuries to Gomez and Van Dijk, which puts more pressure and game time on him, but he just can't hack the pace with the amount of games we have. Cross, blocked. Wan-Bissaka, will he let it go out for a corner? Flicks it over. Oh, the Wolves player does well to win it back off. Now 10 minutes gone in the second half. Still scoreless at Old Trafford. We won't be signing Renato Sanchez, mate. If again, as I said, if he does move, it'll be to Wolves, from what I can gather. And the Renato Sanchez thing was only as an apparent replacement for Gini if he was to leave. Great tackle there from Luke Shaw and Adama Traore. Pogba now for United. Fernandes. Little pitch and wedge out left hand side. Shaw. Rashford. Rashford plays the ball inside the Paul Pogba. Pogba, a little chip to the far post. Rui Patricio comes and gathers it. Matip out for 4 months. Is that confirmed? I don't remember. Now, I could be wrong. I don't remember hearing he's out for 4 months. Yeah. Again, I'm always happy to be corrected on these things. Matic, Shaw, Fernandes, back to Luke Shaw. Shaw does well, cuts inside, but now the ball is straight back with Wolves. Neves, free kick to Wolves. Podence was brought down by Matic, stopping a quick counter attack. Podence is back to his feet. Game really does. Really does just need a goal, doesn't it? Again, only 10 subscribers, folks, off 3250, so please do hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. Drop a like on the video as well. Welcome to the channel if it's your first time. James Pearce confirmed it. Let's have a little look-see now and see if he did or not. Shaw, left-hand side. Not seeing anything, mate. Absolutely nothing here. If I find out that you're telling poopy lies, mate, you're going to be banned. I'm reading through a quick article here. Yep, nothing I can see there about 4 months, buddy. Saying James Pearce confirmed it. Where did he confirm it? Because I can't see it on The Athletic. I can't see it on his Twitter account. Few step overs. Ball given away. Cody has it now for Wolves. Wolves try to start the counter attack. Moutinho switches it out looking for Neto, but it's gone out. Good defending. Okay, here we go. Liverpool defender Joel Matip undergoing a scan to determine the extent of damage to the abductor after limping off against West Brom. That's the only thing I can see, but no confirmation that it's confirmed. Yeah, he did say he was going for a scan, so let's see what that scan says. Wolves now have it in this left channel. Again, they play a ball down the line. Just need some support. Again, they have a bit of space here now. Podence in the penalty area. Who are you pulling that back to, mate? There's no one there. Matic, Pogba, Edison Cavani, Matic. What the fuck's Cavani doing in the right back spot? He's supposed to be a centre forward. Wolves win the ball back. Traore has it now. Can he get a run at them? 5 United players around him. Plays it to Keanu Hoover. Ball back inside. Podence. Keanu Hoover has a run into the penalty area. Plays the ball back to Adama Traore. Adama now has a little run into the penalty area. Ball to the back post. It's overhit and it goes behind. And now we're going. Looks like Anthony Martial's going to be coming on now for Manchester United as they go in search of the winner. Come on, take the throw in. There we go. Keanu Hoover now plays a ball through the line. Wolves starting to move the ball around. Cody across the size. Again, they move it out left hand side. It's all a bit congested there though. They need to find a bit of space from somewhere. Neves. Ball inside. Neto. He gives it to Adama. Have a run at him, mate. Run at him. Traore. Ball out to Keanu Hoover. Flicks it across. It's well defended. Traore has it now. Good ball inside from him. Wolves just can't find that yard they need in and around the 18-yard box. Moutinho now. Wolves really starting to press United. Size. By the way, folks, don't worry about all the trolls. Just keep kicking them out. Imagine being that bitter and horrible in your life that that's how you spend your time. Going around trying to belittle other people in clubs. God almighty, I wish them happiness, because God, I'd hate to be that bitter and sad. Shaw. Fernandes now plays a ball in. It's an awful ball and it's too easy for Wolves to defend. Pogba, ball back to Paul Pogba. Another Wolves player down on the ground, but they won't stop play because it's not a head injury, and rightly so. Play on. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Back to Paul Pogba. To Fernandes. Fernandes pitches the ball to the back post. Header. Rashford. That was awful. Rashford rose above. Could have got a head on it. Did get a head on it, but it was an awful header. It was way over the bar. $27 to go here, and this has been it's been a decent game, but just lacked real quality in and around the goal mouth. Look, the way I look at this, folks, this is my take on it. I try and welcome everybody into the channel, no matter what club they support, no matter where they're from. All we ever ask for is that people come in and be respectful to others in the chat. That's it. Once you do that, you'll be welcomed in here with open arms no matter what club you support. But if you come into any of our channels and you act like a dickhead, you'll get treated like a dickhead and you'll get kicked out. Simple as that. People have enough stuff going on in their lives right now, enough problems, that we try and give people an hour and a half, 2 hours where they can switch off and just enjoy themselves for a little bit. They don't need trolling little shits who haven't yet seen a pair of boobs in their life coming in and trying to belittle people. Nah, sorry, not going to work on here. We won't take it, simple as that. Don't care if it costs us extra subscribers, couldn't care less. I'm only concerned about the people who are here. I'm not a few seconds behind Joel. And you do know I'm on YouTube here, mate, don't you? Like, you do know I'm not live streaming the game. Like, I'm not in the studio on BT Sport or whatever giving you the commentary. YouTube has a built-in delay. You do get that, surely. I can promise you I'm very much not delayed. I'm watching the game in real time. Well, thank you, Shajid. Thank you, mate. Really appreciate those kind words. Looks like Silva is about to come on now for Wolves. But again, there is an injury here. John Moss will probably add on. This injury's been about 3 minutes now. So John Moss might need his post-match just eat. So he's probably going to add on half a minute at the end of the match. Free kick to Manchester United there. A little shove in the back. Maguire's looking to take it quickly. But of course, Wolves player trying to stop it. Maguire goes sideways. I never understand why referees just allow players to stand in front of the ball like that and stop a free kick. Should be a yellow card immediately. Matic, lovely ball through the line there, looking for Bruno Fernandes, but he can't find the pass and Wolves launch it clear. Eric Boy nods it down to Paul Pogba. Pogba goes out wide right to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Little 1-2 with Bruno Fernandes. Rashford now, back to Paul Pogba. Pogba switches the ball across left hand side. It's nodded down by Luke Shaw, but only as far as Ruben Neves. He plays it out right to Neto. Back to Ruben Neves. He tries the ball looking for Adama Traore, but it's mopped up very handily by Eric Bailly and it goes to Harry Maguire. Fernandes. Pogba now. Rashford. Right hand side. Goes down the line. Good tackle comes in. That'll be a throw into Manchester United right hand side. Here comes that substitution now for Wolves. It is going to be Neto, I think that's coming off, if I'm correct on this one. It is indeed. Neto going off to be replaced by Young Silva. Alan, thank you so much for the super chat, mate. That's very generous of you. I can tell from the fact that it's $10.99. The 99 part lets me know that you're using an Apple device, buddy. Best wishes to you and Connor for all your hard work this year. Bright future ahead. Thank you, man. Really do hope that in the next year or so we get to a point where I can go full time at this and you know, make mine and my family's lives a little bit better. So that's the hope, man. But all you can do is keep plugging away. But thank you, Alan, and same to you and your family, mate. Happy New Year to you all. Hope you had a lovely festive period. Thank you, Sean O'Connell, as well. You guys are very kind. I really appreciate the nice words. Pogba. 22 minutes to go. Nice little 1-2 down the line now. Pogba gets his head up. Ball into the box. Well defended there. It'll be a corner to Manchester United. There was a few talk, mate, that it might be a couple of weeks break, but I honestly don't know is the honest answer, James Boyd. There's talk of a couple of weeks break, but how are they going to get the fixtures in then? It's already a condensed season with the Euros and that, so I have no idea, buddy. Is this Mark Goldbridge? No, mate, this is Craig. I'm an absolute Fugan legend. Cavani puts the ball in the net, but the offside flag is up. Let's have a little look. See, corner comes in. He's miles offside. No argument about that whatsoever. He's definitely offside. Oh, there's a handball in there from Connor Cody, perhaps, though. Oh, I don't know. It did hit Connor Cody's arm. I don't know what's going on here, folks. Offside has been given. No penalty for United on this occasion. Offside. John Moss shuffles backwards. And it's goal kicks have been taken, or the free kick's been taken, so we're back on the way. Adama Traore tries the ball into Silva. United win it back with Matic though. Fernandes. Anthony Martial now on the gallop. He works it out right hand side. Rashford doesn't get there. Rashford to me pulls out far too many 50-50s, by the way. Neves. Adama Traore now. What are you doing? Traore absolute... Why isn't he having a run at people? Run at them, mate. They'll shit themselves. Run at them. Corner to Wolves anyway. Yes, Luke, I was actually very good at football as a kid, mate. I was a talented goalkeeper. Also played tennis at a decent level as well. Moutinho now with the corner. No Watchalong. Don't do Scottish games, George. Ball in. Cleared by Manchester United. Second ball's flicked in. Header. Tipped over the bar. That's a great save from De Gea. Again, what's this? Offside's been given, I think. De Gea touched it over the bar, but I think they've given offside or something. Yeah, they must have, because it's United's ball, so let's have a look. Oh, it's a tight one. Anyway, it is what it is. It's a free kick to United, which they've taken. Luke Shaw has it now. Fernandes. Ball inside from him. Matic. Out to Anthony Martial. Back to Fernandes. Fernandes switches it across to Paul Pogba. Rashford. Lays a lazy pass off sideways. Gets it back. Tries a little ball to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. It's easily defended by Wolves. 18 minutes to go. Still scoreless. Now, Santa's favourite little helper sitting on the sideline looks a little bit more worried. I have to say, I'm a little bit baffled at how United didn't get a penalty here. For the one on Conor Cody's hand. If that was Liverpool, I'd be screaming for a penalty, I have to say. Always try and give you my honest opinions. John Moss coming here. I think he just gave Rui Patricio a yellow card because he had to run up to him. I think that's why the referee... I don't think it was time wasting. I just think that John Moss hated the fact that he had to move, so gave Rui Patricio a yellow. Wolves have it in midfield. They launch the ball forward. Ball in behind Maguire. Silva gives chase. Maguire plays it across to Aaron Wan-Bissaka. 17 minutes to go. We're still only, less than 10 subscribers away from hitting 3,250, folks. Please do hit that subscribe button if you're enjoying the stream. Luke Shaw now tries a ball in. It's cleared by Wolves. It'll be a throw into United. Oh, a bit of shithousery from the subs as well. Kicking the ball away. Luke Shaw has it now. He takes the throw in quickly. Matic, little scoopy dinky behind looking for Fernandes. Keanu Hoover gets there and clears it. Ricochets to Anthony Martial, but then it's cleared again by Ruben Neves. Nobody forward whatsoever for Wolves, so Eric Bailly comes and clears it nice and easy. Plays it out to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, right hand side. To Rashford. Back to Eric Bailly. Matic. Surely he's going to take off Matic and bring on Donny van der Beek or something. He has to make a more positive change in midfield in this game. If that's a Solskjaer fancies winning it, of course. Fernandes now switches it across to Paul Pogba. Pogba uses his body well. Strike. Good. It was a good shot that from Paul Pogba and a good save by Rui Patricio. It was a very good strike from Pogba, to be fair, but Rui Patricio got behind it all the way, got down and made a good save. No, Owen, I'm still trying to get a date off John Barnes for that interview, mate, and I don't want to overbug him, you know what I mean, especially with it being the Christmas time. I'd sent him a couple of messages, but I'm still waiting to hear back from Jack Mate as well about a date for that interview. I'll just double check to see if I have heard anything back from Jack. 1 second. Nope, nothing but Jack. Yeah, but of course Jack will be a very busy man, of course. But don't worry, mate, we'll get those interviews in the bag. Gary Spike O'Sullivan's going to be an interview I'll be doing as well. And Darren McAnthony, the owner of Peterborough United, I'll be interviewing him early in the year as well. Luke Shaw. Martial. He has a run now. Cuts in on his right foot. It's blocked. Falls to Pogba. Pogba falls down. I'm not sure. Offside flag, I think, went up, yeah. Free kick to Wolves again. A lot of offsides in this game. Addison, how are you, mate? "15 minutes, lads. Come on, give us a goal or two here." AFTV are funny but also annoying. I just think they're shy. Honestly, I don't like that channel at all. It's the only channel that I just have anything negative to say about. And I don't know the individuals. I keep saying that. I've met Troops, filmed with Troops, and he's a lovely guy. I did one video with Robbie for charity. Didn't really speak to him that much, but I just don't like the type of content they put out. I don't think they do their fan base any favours. That's just my take on it. Pogba. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Look, people say to me as well, Craig, you look like an idiot half the time. Don't do Liverpool's fan base any favours. I get that, but I'm not negative, and I'm not constantly negative. Pogba. Ball across now. Martial. No, gets underneath it and it goes over the bar. A lot of efforts from distance here from United. It looks like they're not managing to get in behind Wolves. Heading towards 77 minutes here at Old Trafford. Keanu Hoover's caught out in possession, but Wolves win it back. They try a ball upfield again, looking for... That's well defended by Matic, to be fair. They were looking for a Traore, but it's done well. United have done well to win it back. Aaron Wan-Bissaka back to Matic. Matic moves it out to Bruno Fernandes, left-hand side. Fernandes, lovely ball to Edison Cavani. He's forced one wide, though, to Luke Shaw. Back to Fernandes. Luke Shaw, one little 1-2. Ball to the edge of the box to Matic. He's looking for runners. Cavani's holding the line there. You can see he's wanting to be slipped in behind, but Bruno Fernandes switches the play across right-hand side to Eric Bailly. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now. Again, you can see the two banks of four there from Wolves with the two just ahead. That's an awful switch, and now Wolves have the ball with Ruben Neves. Silva, will he take on Eric Bailly? No, hasn't got the balls to take him on and cuts back. That would do my head in as a Wolves fan. Your centre forward has a one-on-one in the left channel with Eric Bailly. If he goes past him, he's through on goal, and he turns back. That would do my head in if I was a Wolves fan. Matic. Back to Maguire. Maguire. Ball over the top. It's a great ball to Rashford. Rashford. It's good defending, and the offside flag eventually goes up. Nathan Robertson said, you think there's still a winner? If so, who? I think there will be I still think United will pinch it, mate. That's my gut feeling. And Rashford was offside, by the way. But I hate the way it takes the linesman, because they have to wait to see if the goal scored so long. Yes, I do say Neves, mate, because that's, I believe, how it's pronounced in Portuguese. I believe. I could say Neves, but that's not how it's pronounced as far as I'm aware. Plus, I'm well known for mispronouncing every name under the sun. It's been a pretty boring old day in the Premier League, other than Leeds whooping West Brom. Hasn't been that many goals around outside of that game. Hopefully the Reds can change that tomorrow against Newcastle. Throw into United left hand side. Shaw takes it quickly, throws it into Pogba. Pogba's under a bit of pressure. He's lucky his centre back bails him out of it, and it'll be a throw into Wolves right hand side. No, it's actually been given to United, and Eric Bailly's down holding his right foot, but it looks like he's okay. Neves has it now. Look at that. He gives it straight to Matic. Shaw plays a ball, but straight to Saiss. Just no inventiveness there from either side, really, in and around the 18-yard box. Again, we're so close, folks. Please do hit that subscribe button and help us get past 3250. Really appreciate your support. There's 300 people nearly watching now. Has to be a couple of people that haven't subscribed yet. If you have enjoyed it, just take a second, hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video as well. Again, João Moutinho to Silva. Back to João Moutinho. Moutinho, a little ball over the top. Oh! Ball across. De Gea gets a hand to it. Maguire plays well. He does very well. Defends that very calmly, to be fair to him. That was a great opportunity by Wolves breaking down that left-hand channel. Just lacking the final ball yet again, but De Gea did well to come across and get a hand to it. I don't know who he was aiming for. There was nobody there. The cross was aimed to nobody, but again, the build-up play was very good from Wolves. We have a free kick here to Wolves, though, in a wide area in the left-hand side. João Moutinho's over it. United holding the line on their 18-yard box. They go short to Ruben Neves. To Keanu Hoover. He crosses it over hit. They manage to keep it in play, though, Wolves on the far side. Another cross in, deep again to the back post, way too close to the keeper. De Gea throws it out quickly, Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes, ball breaks in midfield, referee plays an advantage because United have the ball left hand side. Cavani plays the ball back into Paul Pogba, who's centre of the pitch. Pogba moves it out. David De Gea has somehow gone down injured now as well. Ball crossed in, Wolves headed out. The game stopped. I have no idea what's going on with David De Gea here. He's gone down. He looks like he's in pain. I have no idea what's happened. Oh, he collided with Adama Traore. To be fair, it was an accident. Adama was running and De Gea turned into him. It was a complete accident from the two of them, to be fair, looking at the replay. De Gea, I think it was his right shoulder maybe there that took the brunt of it. Who's my favourite football pundit? That's a difficult question, man. I like Ian Wright. I think he's quite honest. I love Monday Night Football with Carrot and Neville. That's a good question. There's been a few. Graham Hunter. Graham Hunter's my favourite football pundit, hands down. Right, ball's back now with Rui Patricio. We're back underway in the game. Still awaiting the first goal. Fernandes to Luke Shaw. Shaw plays the ball infield to Martial. Martial plays the ball out left hand side to Fernandes. Fernandes now has a bit of space in front of him. United get bodies into the penalty area. Fernandes switches it across to Aaron Wan-Bissaka right hand side. Bissaka. Still Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's looking for help, but Rashford ran into an offside position. Now Rashford has it. Pogba comes across to help as well, but United are forced backwards. Eric Bailly to Bruno Fernandes. Fernandes tries a little ball over the top looking for Rashford, but it's easily defended by Wolves. Moutinho. Ruben Neves now. Little ball in behind, but again Matic gets the better of Adama Traore. Shaw to Fernandes. Fernandes strike, it's blocked. Again, screaming for a penalty there, United. Fernandes goes down, clutching his face. Be a free kick to United. I think they're clutching at straws with the penalty claim, to be fair, but no way. It hit his back. His back was turned and it hit him on the back. Never a penalty. Never. Oh, thank you, Jay. I'll take that one, mate. I'll take that as a W. 5 minutes of normal time to go here. Still scoreless. There's not a hope of that being a penalty, by the way. It hit his back. Didn't even go near his arm. Anyway, it's a free kick to United. About 30 yards out, right hand side. Fernandes floats it in. It's headed away easily by Wolves. Second ball will be coming straight back at them though. Another ball from Fernandes floated in towards Maguire. Maguire nods it down. Second ball breaks. Looks like United will get there first. They do. Martial back to Matic. He's looking for movement ahead of him. Gives it to Pogba again. Back to Matic. Luke Shaw. Cross in from him. Another terrible cross. Wolves work it out left hand side. Now Silva again. Have a run this time. The kid shits himself every time he comes up near a centre back. He goes backwards again. Breaks down another Wolves attack. Oh, that would drive me demented. Doesn't look like his manager's too impressed either, to be honest. $350 people watching. Thank you for joining, folks, for being with us. Again, if you have enjoyed the stream, please do hit that like button and please hit that subscribe button as well. Silva. He's dispossessed. United move it quickly through midfield. Martial now. Looking for runners. Shaw goes on the overlap left hand side. He gives it to him. Shaw now. Goes around the outside of Ruben Neves. Turns back in. Again, there's just no movement around him. Martial. He runs into the box. Great tackle from Ruben Neves. Wolves clear their lines yet again. There's not really much of an attacking outlet for them. Shaw. Pogba. Little flick around the corner. Cavani leaves it, but there was nobody there. Keanu Hoover puts it out. It'll be a throw in to Manchester United near the corner flag left hand side, and Keanu Hoover's gone down with a touch of cramp. Craig, your play-by-play is so much better than NBC's. Thank you. I really wish the lads at Premier Sports had given me a crack, by the way. It's an Irish-run channel and they've a lot of Irish pundits and stuff, but I've been trying to catch their attention, but no love from the people at Premier Sports. Oh, McDevitt does a great job on there, by the way. A very good Irish presenter. Matinho. Seiss. Keanu Hoover. Tries the ball down the line, looking for Adama Traore, nothing doing. David De Gea. Inside the final 2 minutes of normal time, folks, and yet we're still so close to 3,250, so if you haven't subscribed, please do hit that button. I'm just checking with YouTube just to see if it's a mistake. Again, Maguire moves it out left hand side. Shaw. Inside the final couple of minutes here at Old Trafford. A little ball down the line to Anthony Martial. Pogba makes a clever run. Little 1-2. Pogba now edge of the box. Cuts inside. Paul Pogba. Oh, he gives it away though. Adama. Why didn't you try and play on Adama, man? You could have had a counter attack there. The Wolves look like they're settling for the draw here. Looks like they're pinning themselves in and hoping that United can't break them down. Interesting to see how much additional time the referee does add on. Patricio goes long with the free kick. Adama heads it on, but straight to a United player. Matic has it now. He's clattered into by Adama. Referee brings it back. That'll be a free kick. No, he's allowed play go on. Martial now. Left hand side of the penalty area. Ball into Marcus Rashford. Rashford. Again, great tackle. Well timed tackle. Wolves have been so careful not to give away a penalty. They've been really careful with their tackling inside the penalty area. They've been very good, to be fair. Oh. Again, another foul on Adama to stop a counter-attack. 5 minutes of additional time has been added on by the officials. So we've got 5 minutes to go here, folks. Is there going to be a winner? Connor Cody launches the free kick long towards the corner flag. Again, United get there first. Such a waste of free kicks from Wolves. Like, you're not going to get someone out jumping United's two big centre backs. Fernandes, right hand channel, turns back inside. Aaron Wan-Bissaka now comes charging down the outside. Ball back to Rashford. Pogba. Paul Pogba. Still Pogba. Ball in. Martial does well. Again, Martial goes down. Referee says nothing doing. Eric Bailly has it now for United, deep inside their own half. Wolves are definitely dropping deeper and deeper here. Pogba, he tries to flick around the corner looking for Rashford, but Wolves defender will keep that, and that goes out for a goal kick. 3.5 minutes of additional time still to go. Another Wolves player gone down with cramp, this time on the far side. Sorry, they're trying their best to show every possible camera angle here to see if there's any way they can give United a penalty. It's hilarious. 3 minutes to go of additional time. Goal kick to Wolves. Rui Patricio, don't forget, has already been booked. We're back underway. Adama, he flicks it infield. Silva. Again, Wolves have it in that left channel, but they're forced backwards again. They haven't shown very much attacking intent, Wolves, to be fair, in the last 10 minutes or so. Keanu Hoover tries a ball up the line. United keep it in play. Fernandes has it now. Fernandes, he tries a ball over the top. Rashford gets there. He has it right hand side of the penalty area. Rashford. Strike. It's a goal. Rashford has scored the winner for United via a deflection. Manchester United get the goal. An awful, wicked deflection off the Wolves defender, and it's 1-0 to Manchester United. And that looks like that'll be that. It looks like it could have been Connor Cody as well. 1-0 to United. The pressure that they were piling on over the last few minutes eventually told. Manchester United get the goal. That's what happens, and Wolves just sit back and allow them to come on. Fair play. United looked like they wanted to win it. They kept pushing forward. Rashford's definitely onside from the through ball. No question about that. He gets it in the right channel. Cuts inside. Fakes the shoot once. Comes back. I think it might have hit Saiss actually. I think the deflection came off Saiss. But it will be Manchester United 1, Wolves 0. Oh, wicked deflection. Oh, and it was just inside the post as well. Off Saiss. Oh, keeper couldn't do anything about it. Nothing Rui Patricio could do about that whatsoever. It's a wicked deflection. One minute to go. It's going to be a very interesting finish to this Premier League season, folks. What do you mean, I told you, mate? I've been saying, you asked me a few minutes ago and I said United would win the game 1-0. I don't know what John Moss is waiting for here. There isn't even a sniff of any incident. Oh, sorry, it's a substitution. Donny van de Beek now eventually comes on. Oh, sorry, no, that's Scott McTominay. My apologies. Scott McTominay, I glanced up incorrectly. Scott McTominay's on now for United. Oh, look, all of a sudden Wolves have some attacking intent. Ball launched forward. Silva brings it down. He's out jumped. Pogba has it. Rashford now for United in that right hand channel. He goes on the run. Plays it down the line to Paul Pogba. He goes down looking for a cheap free kick. Does he get it? I think he does. That should be that for United. It looks like they're going to grab the 3 points. Rashford's down. Clock's still ticking away here, folks. We've had the 5 minutes that were added on. I don't know what's going on here, why we're still waiting for the free kick to be taken. It'll go short, United run it into the corner flag. Goal kick. You'd imagine as soon as he kicks this, the ref will blow the whistle, though there has been a lot of time wasting, to be fair. John Moss puts the whistle to his lips. It's all over at Old Trafford. Manchester United have beaten Wolves by 1-0. That goal came via a Marcus Rashford deflected shot that went in right at the end. The title race is heating up, ladies and gentlemen. I'll be back tomorrow on Anfield Agenda to cover the Reds game against Newcastle. I hope you all have a lovely evening. Thank you for tuning in to Mundo Sport, though. Hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the video before you head off as well, folks. And look, as always, really appreciate your time tonight. United have got the job done. Is there a Premier League title race to be on this season? Will the Reds be going head to head with United? Let's wait and see. I'll talk to you guys soon. Take care.